So far at Horsham, we've seen champs and chumps, tactics and tantrums, wicked and wild, and no little entertainment besides. Can the Northern Dogs of War subdue the sheepish Southerners with all to play for in match and series? It's better than your girlfriend, so send her out with her friends. It's Backyard England. Hello, and welcome back to the second test match at Nutfield. This is the state of the series. It's a must-win for the South. They will lose the series if they lose this test, and they're going into bat now with a 28-run deficit. Low-scoring game so far. Looks like we could have a thriller on our hands, so let's head back to the Nutfield Indoor Tennis Centre for the resumption. Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Horsham for the third innings of the second test of 2022. And it is the North. They've let a promising position slip slightly, but they are still in command of this game, leading by 28 runs. And I am joined once again by the backyard legend and current South bowler unavailable for this match. Welcome back to the studio, Mr. Jake Butler.
Good evening, how are we?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, mate. Full of bolognese, ready to go.
Full of bolognese. Hope you put extra parmesan on it. Ready to
and a bit of salt, mate. Don't you worry about that.
And Kamesh Pasamarthi is going to start us off for the South, and he's going to be joined by Adil Jaffrey, the debutant. Made a duck in the first innings, but has showed some signs of promise in the field and with the ball during this game. Hopefully his fortunes will improve. And for the bowling side, it looks as though the early signs are that Rob Maguire is going to start us off, and he was fantastic in the first innings. And it is indeed going to be Rob Maguire. Jake, 28 runs the deficit. South coming back to the crease now. What kind of target would you be looking to set here? What do you think will be enough against this North team?
Like this, it can change so quick, can't it? It's difficult to say. But the key thing is just have a nice solid start. You don't need to score a lot to start. Just build your confidence. Then the old scenario, just block the good balls and swing at the rest, you know?
Good start this from Rob Maguire, good first four, bowled really well in the first innings. That's a decent nut as well, good pace. He has made a strong return to backyard cricket in this test match, and though we might not always want to admit it to his face, he is a fine bowler. Oh, this could be out. He's left that, surely. What's this hitting? Gone.
No, really?
Gone, giving it. Wicket in the first over. Rob Maguire strikes. Pasamarthi leaving it. Jake Butler.
I thought that was going down leg, personally.
Is it swinging away, though? What way is this ball? It looks good.
To be fair, it's swinging in, sorry.
It looks good, and it's hit him on the kneecap. I don't think there's a lot of arguing with that. Rob Maguire.
Just swinging the bat, and he'd still be there. I think it might be due to maybe the colder of the venue.
Yeah, possibly the weather, the humidity as well plays a factor, I would imagine.
When we were playing at Woldingham in Surrey, in the dome, the inflatable dome.
Yeah, whereas like we say, it's Hampshire last year, it didn't move at all day. We saw a double 100, we saw Rob Maguire getting 150. That's a good nut from Dan Mears, brilliantly bowled.
Dan Storm off, it all went off, didn't it?
We move on. Mears in again, it's a good nut. And this has quietly, while we've been talking about swing and venues, this has quietly been an excellent over from Dan Mears. Very good. Kolar has hit 1-4 down the ground, but otherwise barely laid a bat. And again there, another waft. Good this from Mears. Doesn't take as many wickets as he should, Dan Mears. Seen that there earlier in the over. 9th test match for him in backyard cricket. Just 7 wickets. In 9 matches, and he's a far better bowler than that.
That's rotten luck, isn't it?
Because he is a good bowler. He is a far better bowler than those numbers would suggest.
Yeah, no, he's a very good bowler. I think.
Oh, in the air, dropped. Oh, it's Ash Saeed at point. Has put it down. Jeevan Singh, first ball. Jaffrey still on null, nervous prod. Oh, Jakey, tell us your thoughts on this. That's one of yours.
Oh, straight out the Jake Booker catching that one, mate.
That is a personal Butler masterclass there. It's good to see you rubbing off on the new players.
It doesn't take long, mate. I'm an influential guy, you know.
and how typical is that? How often do you see it? The drop catch and the next ball hammered for 4. Jaffrey, first runs in backyard cricket for him. And you have to say, he's played that pretty well.
That's a lovely shot.
That's very nice. Shot. Full face of the bat, lent into it. It's a good bit of batting.
Hopefully he's getting right into this now. That'd be the ideal. Just as there's a drop catch, goes on to get 40.
Well, and that could be another boundary. Well, he's starting to relax here, Jaffrey. Getting off the mark has done him some favours. Couple of nice shots. And again, just a push into the ground.
If it's even like 1 foot either side of you,
You're almost done.
If someone gets hold of it, it's near on impossible.
You're relying on a screamer.
Yeah, or your belly.
Or your belly. And which is a lovely segue to introduce Ricky Borrett to the bowling. First ball over the head for a dot. Ricky Borrett on to Jitin Kolar, and I'm sure I'll be hearing from him later today. Full toss to follow. Just thank you for making that transition so seamless.
Oh, that's it. No worries.
I'm sure Smith will take it. He'll be happy enough.
Oh, yeah.
Into Jaffrey now. Oh, and he'll be happy enough with that. Knocked him over. Sciatica kicking in for the force of good this time. Oh, that's a little beauty of a Yorker on leg stump. James Maguire. And that's a wonderful stat, that.
I hope he's dismissed from that by red. Because his mum is a swan, yeah.
Oh, I suspect James Maguire will not be happy at our editor for including that in there. Yeah, having him in lower down, and because the South have one less player, there will be a last man standing, which means Sharif won't get left stranded from anybody else getting out.
Yeah.
Has that knocked him over? I think that's cleaned him up. It has. I think that's taken the stumps. Yeah, they're celebrating. It is a wicket. Kolar's gone. Not much of a force into the stumps. I'm not sure if that might hit the foot. No, it's gone straight through.
Straight on the base, yeah.
And he is, I mean, you have to say, not just a good player, but so reliable. He seems to get at least sort of 30, 40 every game.
He's the backbone of the side, really.
Really consistent player, and as I think we mentioned during the first innings, very alert between the wickets as well. And that was a good example. Not many people, has gone to Ricky Borrett's weaker side, and he's taken the single for it. Not many would have done that. I think maybe off leg or glove. Well, I'll tell you what, James Maguire's well out there. If that hits the stumps, he is miles out. Not as alert as Yusuf Sharif, clearly.
Even if you don't score a lot of runs, just mentally for the sort of spirit of the team, you're going in so much more positive.
That's a good throw from Dan Mears, and the reaction of the fielders would tell you that they think this would have been out. Not sure if we'll get a replay, but the reaction of the fielders would indicate that Jimmy Maguire was, for the second time today, dicing with danger on the running. Not sure we're going to see it again.
Have we got a replay on? No.
Doesn't look as though we're going to get one, but I think that was fairly close. The reaction of Smith and Rob Maguire indicate that they thought he was out, and that's a good nut.
He's done well to avoid bails there.
Yeah, that's missed by not a lot.
That can't have missed by much.
Yeah.
And that's cocking that, I'd say.
A new phrase every day with Jake Butler, you have to love it. How far up Rob Maguire is at slip? It looks like they're just pushing back a touch now, but they were right up there to start. I'm not sure if they're just winding him up, but
maybe because that is
no, that is an edge and just short. Oh, where they going? Oh, they're all over the place, and the throw didn't come in. Dicing with danger again, James Maguire. That's 3 times already. I think they're just winding him up.
I noticed James is 44 and Ricky's 88. Is there any resemblance on
I mean, you tell me.
Is Ricky twice the man James is?
I'm not about to be the one to answer that. Nicked, dropped. Oh, they've come up. The slips have come up, and it's Rob Maguire. Oh, you have to catch him if you're going to be in that close. Borrett will be fuming. He won't be seeing the funny side of that now. Oh no, he's got there. That's a poor one. Don't think it would have carried if he had been further back, in fairness, but
yeah, to go back to your previous question, is he wasn't too close. He just shelled
it.
Just didn't have the grip.
Just shelled it completely. And just an advance warning, as Dan Mears comes to the end of this over, we will be going to a very different kind of tactical talking points at the end of this over. In light of our special guest commentator, we've put together something a little more in your wheelhouse, Jake.
Finish him!
Jake Butler, what did you make of that?
Fantastic. The best one yet. Best one yet.
Rob Maguire.
I don't know if I'm more winner or binner, but never mind.
Rob Maguire back on, and he's gone for 4, misfielded by Jeevan Singh.
I do believe the rule book got changed because of that.
I think it did actually.
It did, yeah. I saw.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really close. What a good bit of bowling that is from Rob Maguire. Sharif, brave leave. Oh, they're going to get a couple. Damn me, is on again.
Next to your legs, and you're playing a shot, even if it's a full defensive.
Oh, it's 4. Nicely played in the gap. Yeah, I mean, that's almost the exact opposite of what Yusuf's done there. He's got his bat out in front and played positively there.
Yeah.
Which
you know,
like we say. And brings the bowler much more into the game. Like I say, in this format, if you're declaring as a captain, it's going to go for 4 as well. Loose one from Dan Mears, 2 in a row for Sharif. And it is good from these two because it takes a certain level of control to suppress your ego to do that. Because what these two have done is not necessarily, it's an edge and 4. Had a little flash at that. But what we were going to say there is that this partnership has not really been pretty. It's been not a fluent, elegant watch, but so important, and they've had to do it. Some great memories from you with the bat in backyard cricket, though.
Yeah,
certain innings here and there. Certain the odd shot comes out.
Oh dear.
Well, I'm not going to say anything here. I'm going to hand over to Jake Butler. Talk us through this.
Well, that's what happens when you don't salt your bolognese enough, mate. You see?
That's hitting right between the parmesans. Have a look at this again. I think he's just forgotten that he's holding a bat there.
Yeah, he's they've knocked the Greek salad right out of it, didn't they?
There's no red onion in that, is there? Oh, fantastic from James Maguire. Absolutely brilliant.
Sharpen up, Jim. Come on, mate. Back in the game.
He's beaten all ends up. What did happen there? Did he just forget that he was... Is that just a brain fade?
Oh, shit. Do you know what? In his defence, Ricky is pretty short as a guy.
Yeah, you
so
he's taken another.
Okay, well, that's just a slow learner, yeah.
I think there'd be a certain... Oh, that's cracked. Yeah. Oh, what a shot that is. He's absolutely creamed that.
There is a joke to be made there, I guess.
Yeah, something about helmets and balls on your face, but stay away from that for now. It's a cracking shot from Yusuf Sharif. Brilliantly played.
And he can be frustrating to bowl against, you know, if you just don't know.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's the best shot of the Test match. That's wonderful from Yusuf Sharif. So much power in that top hand. All he's done is time this.
And that's not a bad ball from...
That isn't a bad ball. Played on the up, standing quite tall for a straight drive. That is lovely, that. What a shot.
Good bowl, good bat.
That's a brilliant bit of batting from Yusuf Sharif. He's starting to look... The last couple of overs have been signs that he's starting to look really good. Played well in the first innings. Oh, and just as we say that, he's nicked one through the slips. Gets away with it. He's right in the gap. Think it's probably slips catch.
I think 80 or so, you're in with a chance.
Puts you in, gives you something to bowl at.
60 is, you're doing well.
Oh, he's nailed that. Well, this is a sign that James Maguire might be opening up now. First time we've really seen him play a shot in anger. Clamped.
It's working for him.
Yeah. James Maguire to face what we think should be the last ball of the over. Oh, he's turned his back on that one. That's come off the glove for 4. Well, that is a bit of bad luck for Smith. Maguire's known nothing about that. He's taken another blow, but another boundary is all that counts. 96 for 3 now. What a partnership.
This is a cracking little partnership.
Doing really, really well, these two.
Yeah.
But
here he comes, the danger man.
This is a different challenge altogether.
We call him the janitor, don't we, sometimes? Because he comes on at the end and cleans up. Hopefully it doesn't happen today.
Does a lot of mopping up of tail. Oh, hang on, how's that? Surely that's a... Oh, not given.
Down leg.
Down leg. Well, is this because we said that for the first one and it was swinging back in late?
Well, true.
Oh, this is a good one. Let's have a look at this. My instinct was that this was out. Oh, that's plumb.
That's pretty plumb.
That is absolutely banging front, not given. Wow.
Yeah.
He'll be spitting at that, Rob Maguire.
Because just for the viewer who doesn't know,
It's a drop catch next ball.
Well, not old,
and gone for 4.
Yeah, so the tape side of the ball, which is the red side, it'll always swing, whatever the side the red side is on, it'll always go that way.
Towards that side, yeah. Oh, it's popped straight up in the air.
Yeah, you can see from the replay of Rob's ball there, that was definitely coming back in.
Oh, what a 2 balls. Plum LBW turned down and then a drop catch. Oh, and he's knocked him over. Oh, brilliant from Rob Maguire. What a start to this over. Yusuf Sharif leaves it on, and you were saying about the tape side and the swing there. He's not read this.
He's swung that back round the other way.
He's not read that at all, Sharif. That's a good bit of bowling.
Completely left it,
What an over. This is, what a 3 balls. Plum LBW not given, drop catch, and then a corker to get the best batsman out.
To be fair, there's a bit of justice in there.
Yeah, he deserves that, I have to say. And he's been excellent, Rob Maguire. That's a 3 for 9.
You can't fault that. Clean decision. Yeah. Out of 4 wickets to fall, he's taken 3 of them. He's almost carried the wicket-taking threat almost single-handedly in this test match. And Hubert and Hubert go up against each other now.
Yeah, this is where it gets fun now. Maguire to Maguire.
I'm anticipating a bouncer.
You'd have to assume. You'd have to assume. Especially given
Rob's not necessarily annoyed, but it's his brother. So
especially that Jimmy's already taken one on the head. Oh, he went for the Yorker and he smashed it as well. So that's gone for 4. Off the field as well.
Right,
well, Rob's blood pressure just went up a few notches, I think.
Yeah.
This one has to be the bouncer.
This is where you see the frustration I was talking about earlier.
Here we go. Oh, he's kept it full again. He's keeping his head, Rob Maguire. Is this a new Rob?
Oh, I don't know. James
Who is this guy?
James knows the headshot's coming, surely.
Yeah, so this is the last ball of the over, so will it be this one?
Him.
Oh, he was double bluffing him. He's knocked him over. That's the end of the innings.
You can see how James went coming forward. He
was waiting for it.
The headshot was coming.
Yeah, and he's been done all ends up. That's clever bowling, and you have to say that is a fantastic over from Rob Maguire. Every ball there.
That is class, isn't it?
Brilliant. And the South,
and I must
104.
Say, I wouldn't do anything different to what you've done there because I'll be.
No, it's probably fair. It's probably fair. Well, it's 104, the final total. The lead is 76. The North will require 77 to win. Probably make them favourites. Jake, just before we close, your final thoughts on that innings and on this final total?
It's all to play for, I'd say. All to play for. When it's big enough lead to make a game out of it, and like I say, anything can happen. So I'm confident.
Well, this is the final state of affairs for the South. That partnership between Maguire and Sharif has salvaged something from the wreckage. 104 the final total. It'll be 77 to win for the North, for whom Rob Maguire was outstanding. What a brilliant performance from him. Smith taking the other wicket to fall. And that leaves them needing 77 to win match in series. And for the South, a big uphill battle to stay in this contest. Join us next time and we'll see if they can do it.